Welcome to the first episode of the Nathan blog series. These are my predictions for the Premier League for this season. In 20th place, Bournemouth. It's their first ever season in the first division. They are a team that everyone wants to do well, but expected to find it difficult. And I think that will be the same here, finishing with tough matches at the end of the season to give them a very small chance of survival. In 19th place, I'm predicting Leicester. Last season, they made an incredible last-ditch survival with a number of wins in the later part of the season, but I reckon this season that they will not have it in them to do the same again. I think they will be among the teams that have faltered to the second season syndrome. In 18th place, Watford, to be relegated. It's their return to the top division, first time in a while after finishing second in the Championship. I expected them to win a few games against Premier League teams that have been there for a few years. I reckon they will be close to survival but fail in the process. In 17th place, I predict Crystal Palace. The second time in the Premier League season in a row, after doing well in the first season, expecting to have more challenges and expectations this season. They could accumulate at least points than before. I think they will beat the drop, but only just. In 16th place, West Ham. They are one of those teams in the Premier League that's been there for a few years and been in the bottom half without building any momentum. I predict them to drop down to 16th. In 15th place is Newcastle. Last season they had the most shocking relegation almost happened to them, with a total of 8 losses in a row. Newcastle are a team that can finish basically anywhere in the table, having made the top 4 before to nearly getting relegated, but I'm predicting 15th this season. In 14th place, West Brom, to finish in a similar position as last season, 14th instead of 13th, and not to beat the top teams. Expect West Brom to have a little bit of a relegation worries until they are confirmed safe and they are all happy. In the 13th place, Norwich City, winning the playoff against Middlesbrough 2-0. Norwich are back to the big time. They got relegated last time by 3 points, but in the other 2 seasons that they were really impressive, with 11th and 12th place finishes in the Premier League. And I reckon that they will be quite similar this season and be the only promoted side that survives the drop and does well, finishing 13th. And 12th place, Sunderland. They had a tough season last time, just beating the drop, and same in 2012-13. In 2013-14, they had a better season in the top section of the second half of the table. I reckon they will feed easier this time with Premier League experience that they have. I boldly predict 12th place. In 11th place, Aston Villa, another team that just survived the drop last season, but being one of the few teams that have been a Premier League side since the start, from the first division in 1992, and with a number of sides that are new to this behind them, I predict a table climb for Aston Villa, finishing 11th place. Stay tuned for the second part of the Premier League predictions in the next video. Thank you for watching.